Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And what we're trying to do today is we are playing the GARGOS Hydra tribal deck. So this is with the pre-release event. So Wizards of the Coast is sponsoring me today. So much thank you to them. So much thank you. Yeah, thank you to them. And this is what GARGOS Vicious Watcher does. It's a legendary Hydra, Vigilance, 8/7 for 6 mana. Not too shabby. Great stats. It's awesome. Hydra's spells you cast cost 4 less to cast. And then whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, this guy fights up to one target creature you don't control. That can either be amazing, or if they have like a Death Toucher out or that we can't attack anything else, it can actually be pretty bad for us. So it's kind of like a benefit and a downside to it. I think that's why they justify the 8/7 and all this insanity that's on this card. But I am so excited for it. So we have 3 in the main board because in the sideboard we have another one here because we can pull it out with Vivian Arkbow Ranger, which is also in the deck. But overall, what we're trying to do here is play a crap ton of Hydras because that's really fun. So first off, all the Hydras. Voracious Hydra, the newest Hydra that we came out besides GARGOS, is X and 2 green, 0/1, so it can come out even with X being 0. And then it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters onto it, so we can make this massive. And then when it enters the battlefield, you can choose one of 2 options. You can either, oh, here, scroll down that way, double the number of +1/+1 counters on the Hydra. So it can, if you pay like, let's say you pay 5 mana for this, it comes out with 3 counters, it goes up to become a 6/6 trampler. Awesome. Or you can have it fight target creature you don't control. So pretty awesome. I think we're typically going to be doubling up the counter, just make a really big boy for not that much mana. If you get this up to like you're playing 7/8 mana with this, especially with the GARGOS, all of a sudden 2 mana makes this an 8/8 because of the -4 converted mana cost. So all of these X spell Hydras that we have with GARGOS out become massive. That is an automatic draw 2 with Hydra Krasis if we have the -4 to the casting cost. Hungering Hydra becomes big and actually relevant as soon as we have a GARGOS out. We're typically going to be playing this maybe early game as a blocker, just kind of being out there, but we can cast things really quickly in this deck because we have Leyline of Abundance. So I shoved 3 copies into this really quick because I kind of forgot about it initially. We have Nissa in here as well, but Leyline of Abundance works really well with this deck, where if we get a couple of these out and a Land of War Paradise Druid, something like that, we can all of a sudden cast GARGOS very quickly. Like if you get 2 of these out and a Land of War Elves, I think on turn 2, turn 3, you can play a GARGOS. And that's not including any other ramp type stuff that we have, playing multiple Land of Wars, multiple Paradise Druids, anything like that. Kiora to tap those guys down a couple times. There are some really broken things that we can do with this deck. We don't have a lot of answers for everything else the opponent's doing besides just play big Hydras, hope to kind of value town them out, I guess, you know, like that kind of stuff. So we also Bioessence Hydra because of all the Planeswalkers that we have in the deck as well. And that can be a really big boy for us, really fun. And that's pretty much the deck. Play big Hydras, do fun things. Let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Let's see how this goes, and wish me luck. All right, we're up against Mogwai. Look, check that out. Okay, we're up against Mogwai. Bring it on, my friend. So, oh man, I really wish we had a Leyline with this hand, but this is not bad. We have Vivian. We get a dig for our GARGOS, which is the whole purpose of Vivian. And, you know, the whole being able to have flash is pretty beautiful as well. Do we go Vivian first? I think that we do. Yeah, let's go for Vivian first. Really want to start digging for some good Hydras. That's what we want, GARGOS. So now we have a GARGOS available to us. We're going to start ramping up to it. Make this Voracious Hydra just massive and really difficult for them to deal with. Alright, let's see. How much mana do we have? Let's go ahead and just tick up on Llanowar Swing In.
All things begin and end in nature.
I guess it doesn't actually matter because I think I'm gonna be ramping up to GARGOS instead here. So Breeding Pool tapped, pass the turn. So it really didn't matter to put that on there, but now we don't have a tap down Llanowar Elves. Booyah. Alright, and he's gonna play Cry the Canarium. We're gonna Cry the Devil. Alright, that's a bummer. We don't get to play this. Oh man, I forgot that we can actually flash in Paradise Druid. I always forget these things. Alright, play the Forest. Play the GARGOS. And pass the turn. Let's hope he doesn't have any more removal. But knowing Mogwai, it's probably a handful of removal here. Let's get a little love from our pet. Love the little kitty kitty. I actually am a cat person. Oh! Oh, you rude. Rude person. Alright, Hinchland Harbor. Let's see here. We have X5. So let's make a 10-10, why don't we? I mean, I guess we might as well. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's a 10-11. Alright, I think that the removal that he's running probably doesn't care much about this, though. So we'll see how good this does for us. If he just has removal for everything, I'm going to be a little sad. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into the bottom of your library in a random order. Drawn from Dreams, pretty good. We're going to get in for a really big hit here, though. In fact, I don't think we even care to play this Hungering Hydra too big. We're just trying to go for as much damage right now as we can. Down to 6. Oh, man. What board wipes are there? Do we need to play around a board wipe, or do we get down another body in case they kill this? Let's get down this Hydra. X5. It's a little bit awkward. We're going to see how this works for us. I really hope he doesn't have a board wipe here. Ritual of Soot. That kills everything. Oops. I was worried about that. I forgot Ritual of Soot does kill our Hydras. Oh, man. No! We're going to lose. I even thought about holding it back. And I was thinking board wipes, like the odds of him having other types of board wipes, but yeah, that would do it. Alright, Bioessence Hydra. That can be really good for us. No attacks. It does have trample. If we get a Kiora here, we can have a massive Hydra boy. Got Eternal Kefnet though. We'll see what we can do. Chandra! Oh my goodness. Oh, this emblem. No, man, it's a +2 to get the emblem. That is just insane. Alright, Vivian, not too shabby. We can actually kill Chandra and Gotti. In fact, oh man, we can't. Let's see here. I want to make sure we do the math right. So if we plus up, we get to put 2 counters on, so we get to do, it becomes a 10-10. So 5 damage, yeah, so this is lethal. So we don't tick down, we just tick up. And then we swing everything at face.
Stomping time.
They block 5 damage. 5 more comes through. Yes! Oh, we got him. Whew! Alright, well, so he was looking at, he could have negatived on his Chandra to save him with the Llanowar. We had exactly enough with keeping the Llanowar out, so oh my goodness, we got him even with a massive misplay. I was even debating. I got more scared of the target removal, which I think in that situation maybe I would do it again. No, I definitely should have played around the Ritual of Soot. I just kind of forgot the Ritual of Soot killed all of my Hydras there as well. So that was a major misplay. But we got the win. We got the GG with an amazing top deck with Bioessence Hydra into Vivian, which is kind of amazing. Creating a 10-10, it's not too shabby, and getting a crap ton of value out of what you have there anyway. All right, up against Farts, spelled awesomely. All right, keeping this, yeah, not too shabby. We would love to run into a Leyline of Abundance. I want to test that out. All right, Breeding Pool, taps, and we're probably just going to play into Paradise Druid. And how much mana will we have then? 4 mana. Maybe get out a Hungering Hydra. 3/3 does block enough things that it's good. So if you guys forgot what Hungering Hydra does, what it does is you get X counters onto it when it comes out, and then it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So you can attack in if they have a bunch of small guys. That's really good. And then whenever it is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters onto it. So if they have like a board full of 2/2s, and we play as a 3/3 or whatever, you can end up making this really massive, and that's where we also have the other Vivian to give it trample, because that's the biggest weakness of Hungering Hydra, is that it just doesn't have trample, but we can do some really fun things with it. Let's see here. Do we just ramp with Llanowar instead? Get down like a Nissa and start going crazy? Let's go Llanowar Elves. We can also just Hydra X2. Hello. I'm debating what we want to do here. I mean, I'm going to say it. I'm thinking, yo. I was debating if we wanted to just draw a card with Krasis, but we definitely wanted to ramp up and guarantee that we have mana for these guys. So I'm debating if I want to swing in or if it's worth playing a 2/2 that is just going to die to the Spellbreaker anyway. I'm going to be greedy and hold back, pass the turn. I mean, the Spellbreaker has trample anyway. The biggest thing here is if they bring out something that would, I don't know, that something else it could block. I'd rather wait until we get Nissa down. We have to hope that we can keep Nissa alive, which with a block from a land should be fine. Kills a Llanowar. Boo!
Coming straight at ya.
That was a good play. We get to kill the Domri now, though. And we will. Yeah, so let's just go Nissa. Untap. Do we want to untap a forest and play a Hungering Hydra for a blocker? No, let's just go Hinterland Harbor.
Harness the elements.
Attack Domri. They didn't hit a land drop last time, I believe. Pass the turn. I really hope they don't have a Colossus here. If they can kill Nissa, this gets really bad. We'll see how this goes. Lightning Strike, also not very good for us. Reckless Rage. Ew. Alright. Reckless Rage, man, I really didn't think I'd be seeing too much of that card, but apparently decent. Colossus as well. Nice. Wow. That sucks a lot. Take it. Alrighty. He probably could have gotten us with the Domri's ambush. I guess that was the best way to actually make it work. Alright, so we have a Temple of Mystery. Let's scry, see if we want to Hydra Krasis here. Vivian. So we can Hydra Krasis X2, draw this Vivian. Next turn we have Bioessence Hydra. Yeah, I guess that's our really only shot. I like it enough. We're gonna Hydra Krasis. X2. Draw the Vivian. Having too many Planeswalkers can be less good against a very aggressive deck, where I'd rather get some good blockers out. This Bioessence Hydra is decent. There's another Reckless Rage. Yay! The meow. You're losing, dude. Yeah, no, okay. Voracious Hydra becomes a 6/6. We can block the Spellbreaker. Vivian doesn't actually kill. Does anything else give us reach? We have to find a way that we can deal with this Rikin and the Phoenix. Well, block the Spellbreaker, so... Ooh. So the other thing we can do is we can Vivian. If we could keep Vivian alive, we could kill something. Alright. Alright, well we have a 6/7. Nullhide Ferex. Down to 6. Man, what do we do? Bioessence Hydra? Hopefully stall for another turn. No attacks. We do have the other Vivian, champion of the wilds, that can give vigilance. Marauding Raptor. Okay. That might just be too big of a board for us now to deal with. Down to 2. Ah. Man, if we could fight something, this could work almost, but we're going to be dead to the Rekindling Phoenix, so good game, opponent. I mean, we could have made a really big attack there. We could have swung in with... I mean, we would have been able to swing in for lethal, but not been able to actually deal the damage that we need to do, so... Oh, that's a bummer. All right, here we go again. I think with that game, we had the draws in our deck to stay competitive in that one. All right, we're up against Jack Patton. We just didn't hit the right draws for everything. Man, I would love to find a ley line in here. We did change it, right? We did actually add that. I guess I can mulligan. We're gonna try out the London mulligan rule. So let's mulligan. There we go. We can keep this. We have a ley line. We will. Ooh, what do we drop here? Is it Nissa? No, we can't drop Nissa with this hand. I think it's Vivian. Vivian is good, but it's not as good as Nissa. Can I put it on top? Okay. We can go digging for it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, wait. Submit, not decline. There we go. Get out a ley line. If we find Llanowar, this will be beautiful. Ooh, I don't like seeing that, though. All right, let's get a Scry. Another Voracious Hydra. Let's put that to the bottom. I think we're just looking for lands to guarantee that we get up towards these bigger boys. Mono Red's going to be a little bit difficult here for us. Rakdos. All right. Goblins. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Paradise Druid. Luckily, it does have hexproof. We have 4 mana, possibly 5 mana for next turn. Nissa will come down, get to play another Paradise Druid, and do some cool things. And, I mean, that's a pretty good setup, especially with this ley line out. These Paradise Druids, really, really good for us. I'm a big fan of this. Like, Leyline of Abundance with Paradise Druid, you get to have other colors available to you. Llanowar, of course, is also amazing. Legion Warboss is not great. We're definitely not going to be blocking here, so they know they can swing in for 1.5 million. No blocks. Down to 18. Give me land. Land. If we don't find land... What do we play? Maybe... Oh, there we go. We got a land. We're good. Alright. Pay 2 life. Bring out a Nissa. I mean, seriously, what do you do about this? This is cool stuff. The other thing, too, is... These creatures technically tap down for mana, so I think you can pay for extra. Yeah, the creature adds mana, so we can pay 3 for this Vivian. I think I still go for... Do we actually play Paradise Druid? We have a blocker for Warboss right now. But this just gets us to a massive Voracious Hydra or something like that. Yeah, they have enough to almost kill. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. I always like doing more things, but I don't think the more things we can do right now are best. I think being able to block this Warboss... Man, if they have a removal spell, though, it would have been nice to have the Paradise Druid, which we could block the War Boss with. And because we still have the Forest. So maybe I should have just played the Paradise Druid. I think I should have. Even as a blocker. They might have still held back with the War Boss. I mean, that was a great turn 3. That's not too shabby at all. And we still could have done more. So if we get to untap here, I definitely should have played the Paradise Druid. Spirit Prospector. They have a lot of mana here. Everything at Nissa. Is this a trap? Do they have a shock? I think we just say no blocks. We can take one hit with Nissa. I'd rather not lose this forest to a shock. They could have like a Heartfire or something. Oh yeah, they do have the Crater Maker. That's right. Vivian. All right. Well, I think we just go for a massive Voracious Hydra here. So, oh man, this is so much mana. It's ridiculous. All right. So tap for green. Untap. Do we actually want to swing in with these guys first? They are going wide. We need to be careful about them killing us after we go wide. But at the same time, a massive Voracious Hydra, not a bad thing. All right, so 2, 5, 8, 10, 11. So 9, x9. Or do we just play more things? We can play it for value still at like, all right, it's an 18-18. We came to do the big things, the big awesomeness, and yeah, we're going to do it. It would be kind of nice to kill this Hydra, but I mean, or the War Boss, but an 18-19, also fun. I mean, they can't attack with everything now because we kill them. They have to find a way to actually kill this, which they do have black. They can do a cast down, something like that. I'm kind of doubting they play that in a Goblin deck. You never know. But I think that just playing a big boy is going to pay off for us here. They might put a lot of pressure or attention towards Nissa, and then we just win. Leyline of Abundance, really good. I'm very, very happy with it. That is for sure. We don't even have we don't have Devastation. What's it called? Oh man, the X spell for green, Finale of Devastation. We could probably fit one copy into this deck. The issue is that all of the X spell creatures don't really do well with it. Voracious Hydra is something because it has 0/1, so it would be able to do okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's some... You could still do quite a bit, actually. Goblin Ringleader. This is one of the new ones. So when it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all goblins revealed this way into your hand and the rest into the bottom of the library in random order. That's not too shabby. We did get to see these, but that's cool. Actually, I'm really glad they're actually showing revealed cards a little bit better now. That's cool. And that's it for today. I think that's all we're going to do for this one because I'm trying to get into doing lots of streaming today, lots of videos, lots of fun stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the deck. If you want to check out the deck, look down in the description down below. It's the bottom one. If you guys want to check me out on the stream today, because I'm posting this one, I think, at the 7 p.m. one. I will probably be streaming still today, maybe tomorrow. So that's the Facebook link, the very top link of the links there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.